Do you know what it's like to date or be in a relationship with a narcissist? If you're a super empath, chances are you've probably had to deal with one at some point. In this video, I talk about 9 ways that super empaths can easily destroy narcissists and take back their power. Empaths are uniquely positioned to confront and destroy narcissists. What's more, empaths and narcissists have a surprising attraction for one another. When a narcissist and a super empath, someone who can physically feel the feelings of others, get together, the results can be devastating, particularly for the narcissist. The super empath is a term that has been coined in recent years to describe a person who is highly sensitive to the emotions and energy of others. This type of person is said to be able to absorb the emotions of those around them, as well as feel their own emotions more deeply than others. Super empaths are often drawn to helping professions, such as counseling or social work, as they want to help others heal from their emotional pain. However, this heightened sensitivity can also make super empaths susceptible to burnout and compassion fatigue. In addition, due to their deep understanding of human psychology, super empaths can also be prime targets for narcissists. These people are often drawn to the super empath's compassionate nature and use them for their own needs without regard for the super empath's emotional well-being. As a result, it is important for super empaths to be aware of their own boundaries and to set limits with those who drain them emotionally. In this video, we'll explore 9 ways a super empath can use their extraordinary sensitivity to other people's feelings to destroy a narcissist. 1. They crush the narcissist's sense of entitlement. Narcissists believe that they are entitled to special treatment and always expect to be the center of attention. Super empaths are quick to see through this facade and call the narcissist out on their behavior. This often leads to the narcissist feeling humiliated and exposed, causing them to react with anger and resentment. In some cases, the narcissist may even try to withdraw from the relationship altogether. However, the super empath is not afraid to stand their ground and will continue to hold the narcissist accountable for their actions. 2. They refuse to play into the narcissist's drama. Narcissists are known for their drama-filled lives, which often include creating chaos and conflict in order to get attention. Super empaths are not afraid to stand up to the narcissist and refuse to play into their games. By doing so, they effectively take away the narcissist's power and cause them to feel frustrated and powerless. 3. They cut off the narcissist's supply. One of the ways narcissists gain power and control over others is by exploiting their emotions. Super empaths are aware of this and quickly cut off the narcissist's supply of emotional energy by setting boundaries and walking away when necessary. This leaves the narcissist feeling abandoned and unimportant, which can be quite damaging to their ego. I hope you're enjoying this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button so that YouTube's algorithm shows our content to more people. We need your help spreading awareness of narcissism abuse. 4. They speak the narcissist's language. Narcissists are often skilled at manipulation and can be very convincing when they want to be. Super empaths are not easily fooled by the narcissist's false facade and can see through their manipulation techniques. In addition, super empaths are also adept at using the narcissist's own language against them. By doing so, they are able to effectively disrupt the narcissist's thought patterns and cause them to second-guess their own actions. 5. They have no fear of the narcissist. Super empaths are not afraid of narcissists and will not hesitate to confront them about their behavior. They know that they have nothing to fear from the narcissist and will not be manipulated or controlled by them. This often leads to the narcissist feeling frustrated and confused, as they are not used to being challenged in this way. 6. They see the narcissist for who they really are. Narcissists are experts at hiding their true selves from the world. However, super empaths are able to see through the narcissist's facade and see them for who they really are. This allows the super empath to confront the narcissist about their true nature and hold them accountable for their actions. 8. They show no mercy to the narcissist. Super empaths have no patience for the narcissist's games and will show them no mercy when they are confronted about their behavior. This often leads to the narcissist feeling overwhelmed and outnumbered, as they are not used to being treated this way. They are not afraid to stand up to the narcissist. Super empaths are not afraid to stand up to narcissists and will confront them about their behavior. They know that they have nothing to fear from the narcissist and will not hesitate to speak their mind. This often leads to the narcissist feeling defensive and on the defensive, as they are not used to being challenged in this way. If you're a super empath or are dating someone who is, it's important to be prepared for how narcissists will try to take advantage of your abilities. Remember the 9 ways we discussed earlier and use them to your advantage to protect yourself from these toxic people. And if you need more help, don't hesitate to reach out for support. Narcissism can be very damaging, so it's important to get the right kind of assistance if you find yourself in a relationship with one. Have you ever dealt with a narcissist? What techniques did you use to protect yourself? Share with us your tips in the comments below. See you in the next video.